It's actually a mess. A big dump, to be honest. So today I've come down to Colchester Hythe Quay to see how it's changed since I've last been here. Well, since I was born here actually. Looks completely different to when I was born here and grew up around these places. Just beyond there is a house where I was born, 1970. What's on the other side of the river now, these flats, weren't here. It's just a big factory, big brick factory called the Molar Products. And then to the left of that, just over there, we had another factory called Spottiswoods and Ballantyne. This boat seems to have had better days, doesn't it? It's like an old coaster been converted to liverboard. A fair bit of work to do yet. Got a little public jetty you can walk down. Go down it. Oh, a bit wonky. It is. Perfect boat. Such a contrast between these modern buildings on the other side and all these old scrappy looking boats. Someone's little sailing dinghy here. Needs bailing out by the look of it. This one's a bit smart looking, isn't it? It's like a Dutch style boat. And then in the distance you can see the lightship. This one's got some ivy growing on the top of it and the grass. This is called Judith Barge. And we are a bit closer to the lightship now. It's used by the Sea Cadets. Looks like it needs a paint. The red is a bit faded. I've got here TS Colne light. Colchester Sea Cadets. They do parade nights, Monday and Wednesday, 7 o'clock till 9:30. Girls, boys, aged 10 to 18. There you go. Sit out in the channel and warn ships of danger on the sandbanks. And on the opposite there, you've got a huge building. I believe that's student flats and some industrial units. And right on this corner here used to be a scrapyard. They had a weighbridge, and my uncles always used to go there. They used to buy old cheap cars and scrap them, take them to bits, sell the parts, and then scrap what was left. That's all long gone now. This river's in a terrible state as well. They used to have a dredger. They used to have a dredger owned by the council. It used to come up and down the river. It used to burn driftwood. I believe it was a steam dredger or something. It used to keep this from silting up. It's not so bad here, but up there it's terrible. On the other side, you can see all the mud built up. No one's been dealing with it. There's an MFV, a motor fishing vessel made out of wood by the look of it. Carvel planking. Probably larch on oak frames or something, traditionally built that way. It's got an SSR number, Small Ships Registry, 136430. So she's registered. Nice boat. And we get to the part of the river where it looks like people have chucked things in, rubbish. There's a duck. Hello, duck, down there. This bridge over the river hasn't always been here. It was actually built in 1993 to try and connect the Colne, or down here up with Grinstead Road at the top. I remember when they built it. Prior to that, you had to go round to come down a road called Hythe Hill, turn left, turn right, go over the old bridge, which was also a railway bridge, and get stuck in a traffic jam, waiting for the trains to go past. It took hours. Used to be a traffic jam all the way up Hythe Hill. Be sitting on a bus coming home from school. Take ages. Someone's been out there and done graffiti on the bridge. Look at all this. This built up mud over the years, just sitting here. There's pigeons under the bridge. You can really see the issues with the mud building up as the tide's out. Right, now I've crossed over the busy road on the bridge. We're on the other side of the bridge, but it's terrible, look. All this green stuff never used to be here. Because it's never been dredged here. Just a reed bed now. Put a fence up, used to be able to get along this way. What I'll do is I'll switch the camera off and I'll walk around the road and we'll come back, we'll resume on the other side. Another old houseboat here, some old lighter barge with concrete in the bilge. I know it's got concrete in the build because my friend used to own it. And when they were fixing the floor inside, they found some very, very, very rough looking areas of steel or iron. They ended up putting concrete over it. Let's carry on along the river, shall we? Can't just go out of the river. Right, so I got blocked. You can't come along here anymore, along the riverbank. Someone's bought the land or fenced it off, and you can't. You used to be able to walk all the way down here. But if I just turn around and show you, got a massive bush. There's what looks like a barge down there. More modern high-rise buildings, some old yacht. And further down here, along the riverbank, is this old wooden boat. Treading over the beer cans and stuff. Right, so just there is an old wooden boat. It used to be called like a peanut. It's been there for years, like really, really years, lots of years. And it's just all overgrown now by the look of it. Never floats, sinks on every tide. There's a better view of it here. It's so well gone now. There's a tree growing in it by the look of it. Look at that, the contrast between that and that. What a dump. This is beyond those bushes. This is an all too familiar sign, isn't it? Private land, parking charge £100. Parking enforcement in operation 24 hours. See that everywhere these days, don't you? Should be able to walk along this quayside. It should be public access. So we're now a bit further down. There's all these buildings that have been built up along the quay. And you can see the mud's bad up here. This is the original bridge over the Colne, over the Hythe. I remember coming across this on a bus, coming home from school. Take a closer look. I think I'll go on the other side of the road and have a bit of a closer look at it. Can see the obligatory shopping trolley down there. This is the original bridge over the Hythe. Oh, could end up falling in the mud here. The riverbank's just fallen away completely. Anyway, this is the original bridge. Well, this is the road bridge over the Hythe. And this bridge is the original rail bridge. There's Pigeon's home now. That's the railway line there. You just have to go across that. It's all a bit scrappy here. See even more shopping trolleys. There's a cat. Pretty cat. Pretty cat. There's a cat there having a wash. Pretty cat. And then this is the other side of the train bridge. I just bumped into the friendly neighbourhood drug addicts. Asked me what I was doing. It's all very overgrown, isn't it? So this is the end of the road as far as I'm walking up the Hythe. You can actually follow the river up. Eventually takes you to Castle Park in Colchester. There's a weir near the Mill Hotel. But eventually it stops. Becomes a river rather than tidal. Just want to point out that this building on the corner here, this red brick building, it's been here for years and years. I'm going to put some pictures on the screen, black and white pictures, It's actually still standing. And then this road here is called Hythe Hill. If you follow that road there, it'll take you into Colchester town, well, Colchester city centre. I'm actually going to head back this way, back to the quay. Just spotted this place walking back. It's Hythe Antiques, antiques and vintage furnishings and other stuff. Got all sorts of things in here. Definitely worth a look. Let's head back. Definitely seems like there's some pride associated with this river for the town, but it just looks so scruffy these days. You know, coming back here today after, I don't know, a couple of years of not being here. I actually grew up here, you know. I spent most of my life here. Actually coming back today and actually having a proper look at the river, it's actually a mess. A big dump, to be honest. And a little bit fed up with that. So I'm going to carry on walking down the riverbank a bit further, and then we'll call it an end, shall we? Not much else to see here, really. Put a giant anchor here, like a rusty anchor. Look at that, massive. It's like the size of my hand. And the anchor, that's massive as well. Big mud anchor. I'm really struggling for words to say about this place. Kind of a bit messed up, really. It's a bit of a mess. And I've just been told by someone along the riverbank that all these houseboats, they're trying to get them to move along. Which is a bit depressing, quite honestly, because I live on a boat myself, you know. This one's had loads of white paint chucked on it. It's like an old, I don't know what this is. It's got a funnel, so I assume it's potentially once upon a time had a steam engine in it or something. I don't know. Let's go a bit further up. Not much different up here though. I don't know if you can see in the distance, you can see the University of Essex. Right there. They've got all the student accommodation on the other side. Not so bad, really. Used to be my playground over there. That's where I grew up. Let's have a bit go a bit further, and then we'll call it done. Look at this one's called Lucky. Wow, look at it's like a Humber barge or something. It's got a really straight bow. Look at that. This one's Lucky. Go to the back, it's very long. I guess this is what they describe as a Humber barge. Yeah. Just a bit further you can go. And it turns into another quagmire of fencing. Just beyond this point, you've got the Colchester sewage works, which discharge all its clean water into the river. Right, thanks for walking with me. I've gone about as far as I can go. It gets a bit prickly and brambly up that way. But this is basically the Hythe Quay down at Colchester.